Hello, my friends, and here we are back at the end of a day of touring in the old city of Jerusalem with some real life tourists, something that is a first for me after a year and a half. I have to tell you, I was really, really excited. On today's live, we're going to talk about the Sinai connection, about this project and how this project came to life. What is our dream and how you all can join in with an effort of promoting it. So let's go. All right, my friends, it's all, as you know, started with me being involved in Israel's tourism industry for the last 3 decades. This year, we founded the Sinai Connection, which enables people around the world to invest in Israel, whether in real estate, high tech, charity, and more. And I do want to start at the beginning. It all started as this pandemic started. And we're talking about today when things are still being fractionally happening and there's still issues around the world and new variants and everything. As this entire situation has started, it hit us with, first of all, a massive amount of anxiety. What's going to happen? For the first month, nobody knew anything. And the fear of where it's going to take us brought us into an idea that, you know what, it's going to pass, that shall pass too, as King Solomon said. But we realized that weeks passed by and I can't see any change in the horizon. The interesting thing was that apparently it was more than just the anxiety of what's going to happen. There was an idea of almost grief that came into our life when we realized that things are not going to come back that fast. And we don't really know how things are going to end up in this situation. And that brought us into understanding that we need to be creative. And I don't like the concepts of inventing yourself or trying to invent yourself, but actually being creative. And one of the things that came up that I was talking to Maya, my wife and partner, was, wait, what do we do with our beloved friends and clients? How do we approach to them? How do we make sure that they will receive or continue to receive what they actually want? And this is this connection with Israel. So we understood that it's all about service. We want to give the opportunity to those who cannot come here the ability to stay in touch. On one hand, to fulfill their dream, and on the other one is to fulfill my need to service my friends as much as I can. And if there is a will of my friends and my clients to stay connected with Israel, then this is what I want to do. I want them to get this really amazing offers that Israel can offer. In my eyes, it's all about connecting people. It's all about Israel, and it's all about people in general. And not to be able to do these things, because this is what I do for the last 3 decades, was kind of frustrating. I think that one of the things that happened as we are started building this concept was an understanding on how we're going to do it. Shall we actually walk hand in hand with whoever is coming and try and figure out ways to work with him on every whim that he has? Or should we offer options and allow the clientele to actually use what we offer them? And it took us many stages and testing to understand that what we want and what we want to give and what service that we want to offer is very much aligned with what people were asking us to do. We realized that we cannot just aim towards one little thing. We need to use what we can. One of the things that we have in our hands is experience. 25 to 30 years almost of experience of connecting people to Israel. We used to do it in one way, and we realized that we want to continue doing it in different ways. And let me take this knowledge that we have accumulated, okay, and the expertise that we've accumulated in those years, and actually make your Israel dreams come true. With the fact that we have that much of knowledge, it's going to save a whole lot of time, okay? And saving time and energy in a lot of cases when you want to do something and you feel the personal connection and, how would I call it, the passion to be part of this magnificent land. When you think about the hassle of time requires to do it, I'm not so sure that it's going to be that easy to do it. So in my opinion was like, all right, so let's sit down and brainstorm and figure out how we do it. So by saving time and energy, we are helping ourselves and you to reach to this concept of really figuring out what to do. So for example, we've connected a real estate agency that, for me, the most important thing was that we will have somebody that will be able to have the same passion of service as we do. As our team was sitting down and Maya and me were sitting down and trying to figure out how to do it, Maya saw the wholeness of everything, the ability to walk hand in hand with you as you make a very big decision on, I don't know, purchasing your vacation home or your retirement home or your investment in business real estate. All of them can be dealt in a personal way, hand in hand, from the point of having a dream through the banking situations, through the due diligence of everything, to the end of actually being able to sit and sip your cup of coffee in front of Tel Aviv beach on a beautiful summer day. Okay? Or on the other hand, I just wanted to get my wife a beautiful piece of necklace from Israel, because this connection that we already brought something from there and we really loved it. And I want to do it, but it's Israel, it's too far, it's online, I'm not so sure about it. Can you help me with that? That was the question I got. And the answer was, of course I can. With my connections, it's easy. I can take you from A to Z on everything you do, every dream you have, every will you have. We will provide it in a very personal and attentive way. And that was the actual goal of all of that. And we try to figure out how that Sinai connection is going to work. So it's all starting with you telling us about you and what you like and what are your dreams, or what things you want. And we will show you the different opportunities that we have for your wills. Then we're going to recommend options or ideas if you don't have them. If you don't really have a dream, I can actually come up, or we can come up with ideas on what to do. For example, we just had a call from somebody who said, I want to get my grandson a palace for his bar mitzvah. I can't come to Israel. I do want it to be from Israel. We were planning on coming to Israel. Can you help me with that? Of course I can. I can do it all. We have a sanctuary in our church and we need a nice wooden cross. Can you connect with whomever is doing this and bring it over? Of course we can. It's all there. my very loved one have passed away, and I have an urn with his ashes, and I do want to spread it over the Sea of Galilee. Can you help me make this dream come true? And yes, we can do that too. So we will take care of everything. That was the idea that stood behind this thing. From the moment you decide, we will take care of everything and provide it in a very high level of service, like I look at everything I do in my life. World-class service. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. So I do want to emphasize on this concept of the path that we've done over here. I can tell you that as this project started to build up, we realized that more and more friends that used to be part of this industry and met with thousands of friends and up to family members, that we've achieved this goal of connecting to us in such an immense way. Those partners of us have entered into this dream weaving concept of the Sinai connection and bringing more and more people into this system to actually try and solve or bring to life those dreams. I see in my eyes and in my dream a platform that brings in people for everything they want out of this country in a very, very special way, personal, hand-in-hand, emotional connection that can be set only when you have somebody that you can trust and let him take you hand in hand to wherever you want it to go. So I do want to ask us all to let's stay connected, okay? And with this positive notion, I do want to conclude by inviting you all to visit our website, okay? The place that will bring the ability of stay in touch with the country throughout the year, even if you're not coming, okay? And actually make your dream come true. So I do wish you all a great day, an amazing weekend, and hope to see you on our next live on Monday and in our site at thesinaiconnection.com. It's been a pleasure. It's fun being with you all. See you soon. Leitraot.